Hey everybody, welcome back to the SFO Grimhammer Deathmaster Snikch campaign. This is, of course, a campaign that we are using these SFO settings here to basically do away with the steamrolling that happens in regular vanilla or even in normal SFO campaigns, and instead we are slowing things down to try to make sure that the game stays challenging and competitive for a much longer time. I'm hoping to get 150 turns of competitiveness out of this campaign, but I have to admit that so far we've kind of had our way, and it's been a little bit surprising. We had a little bit of trouble in the early going when we were just using the Night Runners, but basically after winning a couple of big ambush battles and upgrading our main line of troops up to the Gutter Runners, we've really kind of had our way. We've got the Western Provinces and Xiaoming seemingly on the run. They keep kind of retreating westward as we take their territory down here, and we also took a settlement up here. Although Xiaoming himself is currently raiding right here just inside our territory, so I'll be very curious to see what he does if we start to advance towards him. It doesn't look like he's making a move to help to try to defend Baleful Hills, however, which is probably our next target. And then I don't think he's even a full 20 stack, if memory serves. I think he's like, I want to say maybe 14 or 15 units there. So anyway, we would certainly welcome a fight with him. I think if we take a look at the overall balance of power here, yeah, they've been weakened pretty considerably at this point. We're doing quite well relative to them, and also relative to Mao Ying here and the northern provinces. They've got their own problems up there dealing with Lokir, Felhart, the Chaos Dwarfs, and what's his name, Village. So, okay. I think then we just did our end turn, so we're ready to go ahead and move on with our regular turn here. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we want to take Corporal, and we want to replace him with Snikch. Level 16 now. That's looking good. Okay, so now we got Snikch. Snikch, unfortunately, cannot reach Baleful Hills to attack this turn. It's okay. We'll get there soon enough. What we can probably do, we don't need replenishment, really. We're down 2 rats over here on this unit, but other than that, no replenishment necessary. So what we can do is we could try to spread the rot. Army becomes hidden. I'm a little curious what the difference is between the spread the rot versus ambush, where it just says hidden until discovered or battle initiated. So I don't know. When you're moving in this stance, can you not initiate battles, and can they not discover you? Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to switch to that stance. And I'm going to move up this way. And I'm kind of hoping we'll be close enough to reach Baleful Hills next turn. But in the meantime, now this army as well, what we can do with you is we can put you in raiding stance. Let me just make sure this is enemy territory. Right. A little bit hard to tell. Oh, looks like, actually I didn't realize that. Yeah. No, Snikch is... This is interesting. He is in enemy territory, but he's replenishing. This doesn't say anything about replenishment in enemy territory. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and go into raiding stance, and we're going to move you up here in this direction. I don't guess there's any reason to go too far ahead. If Snikch can't reach Baleful Hills next turn, then certainly Scoutbite will be able to. Now what this means, and this is a little bit of an experiment, these heroes are probably going to see him and move towards him. You know how the heroes have a tendency to move towards your armies and just like kind of stop right next to him, which very well might be enough to ordinarily pull Snikch out of ambush stance. But he's not in ambush stance, he's in spread the rot stance. So let's see if he can become, be discovered in that stance. Meanwhile, we do have some trouble here with our provincial instability. Long term, this will even out, but also we do have +4 from military crackdown right now. So we're, long term is long term. Short term, this is unfortunately going to lead to a rebellion. I'm not building any public order buildings right now, so there doesn't appear to be anything we can do about it. We'll deal with it when the time comes. I actually could afford, if I wanted to, I could afford to recruit another whole army and just fill them up with Skaven slaves just to keep the peace. Maybe that is something we want to consider. Now we have Trab here. Do we have any assassins in Snikch's army? Yes, we do. This is... Okay, he's an agent. We want him 30% or 30%. Don't love those odds. We could afford to try it. What's your trait? Are you intended to be in the battle? Yes, you're going to be decent in battle. So let's just get you moving towards Snikch. Eventually we will have you in his army. And we'll have you...
Snikch ready.
30%. What do we think? Are we feeling lucky for 468? Let's try it.
And good something to kill then.
Failure. Okay. Not too surprising, but he did get a level out of it. Give him another rank of assassinate. I mean, we are supposed to be the world's foremost assassins, right? Certainly amongst the Skaven, but as far as I know, pretty much amongst anybody. We need to get our assassins getting a little bit of practice. Okay, so then we have this Eshin Sorcerer who needs to move down this way as well. When Bood is not in the army, like currently, he's our regular Eshin Sorcerer, but for now, he's off because of a shadowy dealing. He's off the map. Okay, so you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, and you're good. Now we got these guys up here. You are another Eshin Sorcerer. We'll start moving you down this way. We're basically leaving the northern part of our empire completely undefended right now. But I kind of feel like, all has been quiet up there. And we have the Norskins basically as a little bit of a barrier, like a buffer state. Okay, so meanwhile then, Hadar here, what we want to do...
Stink of command.
We want you to come out, go into ambush stance, and you're at 100%. It's dropping down to 75% when I come down to here. Okay, we can live with 75%.
Run, those fools.
Not ideal, but I can live with it. And then you, let's first of all check out our public order. Is definitely going to be an issue here.
Ready to kill.
You're a shadow agent. I want you to be moving this way. But I also want to be using you in shadowy dealings, but we don't have any open schemes right now, so it's fine. You're improving your Winds of Magic and Channeling stance. That's fine.
I am warlord.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll continue to do that for now.
Sleep fast.
These two armies moving in coordination with one another works for me. We could do recruiting. We just now realized.
One watches me.
Okay, nothing there, and I'm not going to be able to. I'd have to go into encampment stance, which I don't really want to do. I think we're fine, like that for now. Yeah, I think I'm reasonably content with that. In terms of our recruiting agents, I don't think we can recruit any currently. Nope, we're at capacity for everything. Okay, it's fine. But you, now, I did change this right here so that we can upgrade our buildings faster. Is this worth doing? It's going to cost 6,000, which is quite expensive, but it's going to take us from 2 clan rat spears, 2 clan rats, and rat ogres, in addition to the warp lightning tower projectiles. It's going to take us up to doom rockets, and clan rat spears, clan rats, rat ogres, and 2 plague claw catapults. It's a nice to have, but I'm not going to prioritize it. However, the public order is probably a bigger deal. That only costs 2,000, so we'll do that. There are no landmarks here, so we're unit agnostic here, but we do definitely want to start getting some better units into our armies, better than gutter runners. I might keep the gutter runners or maybe death runners for Snikch himself, but yeah, I'll probably eventually get to death runners for him. But I want to have more, mixed thematic armies. I don't want to just stick to nothing but the gutter runners and the death runners for all of our armies. Okay, anyway, so this is a campaign movement range for plus 2% for armies faction-wide, so that's pretty good. Yeah, this is a really nice to have, and it's going to upgrade to that. I like that. That seems quite useful. Costs 5,000. We can afford it. I would not mind being able to start doing some artillery. I think the artillery, and this of course could also be quite useful. I think I'll do this. Other than the artillery, which one should I do here? 2,500 versus 5,000. You know what? Scratch this. I'm going to do both of them. Okay. Boom. I will do this building then somewhere else, maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. And then we can change our commandment back to probably... We probably want to do the control. Try to get that looking a little bit better. Okay, so that right there, that burned through an awful lot of our money. But we're upgrading these. This is all good. We can afford to upgrade that. Our garrisons are looking fine. Baleful Hills and Shangwu. 17 units in that garrison. That's going to be a little bit of a tougher nut to crack. Oh, and then we have you as well, yeah. So let's go ahead and get you. Maybe try to get some growth here because we only occupied that at level 1. Okay, now, yeah, we're down to really low reserves, but it's okay. I think we're ready to probably end our turn here. Let me just check my missions again. Baleful Hills, yeah, we're working on it. Wing Chang, yeah, we'll get there eventually, maybe. The Cloak of Shadows is a battle we need to fight, and then researching technologies. Okay, let's check our diplomacy out. Ooh, we're red. We are red. Interesting. Okay, so Grimgor's Ard Boys, do we want to be nice to them?
You've come
For 1,000.
mercy.
They are not particularly strong, but they have a lot of settlements. I don't know. I think we'll keep our options open vis-a-vis them. Then we will... Yeah, nothing else to do here. Okay, I think then... I think we're ready to go ahead and end our turn. Let's go ahead and do it.
flesh in here.
Okay, well,
we
we've pretty much already made a decision here. Interesting how we're already back down to yellow here, to moderate threat. He's offering 1,000. Would Snikch... Okay, I'm going to take it, because I think Snikch wouldn't mind breaking a treaty with him in time anyway. It's not like we're precluded from ever being able to go to war with him.
Warp lightning conductor charged.
Okay, ready for duty. A master assassin. Recruit melee infantry. Okay. And gain a substantial income. Well, we're pretty far away from that. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Before I do anything else, let me just check and see if now he wants to do anything else.
Let's talk.
Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's not worry about it then. Lord not moved. Okay, so Pestilence. Okay, so he's not raiding. Zhao Ming is not raiding anymore. I stepped away to turn a light right when Western provinces started their turn, so I didn't get to see where he moved. However, we did not get pulled out of ambush stance. So although that doesn't really mean anything. I was going to say, so he...
Ashen contract approved.
If we didn't get pulled out of ambush stance, I'm surprised he didn't take the bait and try to attack that army right there. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Okay. If he's not going to take the bait, then we're just going to move down in channeling stance with both of you guys. Now, the rebellion here, we need to be prepared to fight that rebellion when it happens. There's nothing really we can do to stop it. So let's go ahead.
Silent. Great leader.
I think we can afford to move
March advance. When ready.
one of our armies down this way. And then, okay, so here,
Poison shadow.
yes, we can indeed reach with Scalpite. Let's go ahead and give you your skill up here. Increase mobility, very nice. And you, back. Your skill up, you get Foe Seeker. And yep, we can reach with Snikch's army as well. You...
That will work.
36%. I don't love the odds, and it is costing us money. And that hero's not really causing any problems right now. Did he do any hero actions at all? He did not. Okay. Alright.
Thief in the night.
Yeah, I want you to keep moving this way.
Scuttle star next time.
And you as well.
Dark protects.
And you, our public order here at least is under control, so that's a good sign. Of course, we're using that commandment. That's the only reason it's under control, and it's not, by under control I mean it's not imminently going to rebel. But we probably do need to get this built over here as quickly as possible. Up here, you are, yeah, you're back in the positive, so that's good. Down here, yeah, you're not building any public order, so you're definitely going to rebel as well. Well, what we can do is we can take Baleful Hills first, and then maybe send Scalpite back here to deal with it. I suppose. Let's go ahead and encircle.
Kill.
Decisive victory. We're going to give weapon strength to this chieftain, and we're going to give leadership and discipline to this chieftain. We're going to encircle. And we're going to move you to here so you can participate in the battle. Well, you can watch. You can participate by standing on the battlefield and watching. Okay, you guys up here, yeah, I'm not going to do anything with you just yet. All right, let's go ahead and... I don't actually know if I could make the attack. I mean, I guess I can make... It doesn't say I'm prohibited from attacking, so there's no reason maybe for me to switch out of this stance. But we do have a vigor loss reduction, which we don't want. Food-wise, we can go ahead and afford to burn food when we occupy this, assuming we win, which I'm going to go ahead and count my chickens before they hatch and assume that we are going to win this battle. It's just a field battle. It's not an ambush, of course, which suits me fine because I don't like the ambush maps in Cathay anyway. Okay, I think we'll just do our usual here of setting up strike teams. So you guys on 1, and we'll get you over here. Nope, I didn't. Not 1, 3. Okay, you on 4. Set you up right here. And let's go ahead and lock these control groups as well. You all on 5, and we'll put you over here. And you all on 6.
Now, ready now.
Up here.
What?
And you guys plus... Nah, never mind. You guys just kind of hang back here. Let's see how they react to us. Snikch, we want you... I think we just go ahead and hit them from the sides. So, my chieftains, you all can be here in the middle, visible, so they can... They think they have a target, they think they know where we are. Warlock Engineer... Yeah, we've got enough Winds of Magic. We could use a couple of Warp Lightning spells if need be. I think these Jade Lancers and Peasant Horsemen are probably going to move forward right away. We'll be prepared for it if they do. If they charge into us, we probably... Well, what we'll try to do is back away, but they're going to obviously be much faster than we are. All right, so let's go ahead. Start the battle. 3, 4, 5, 6, and Snikch. Okay, that didn't go super well, but whatever. You guys just charge into them. Okay, let's go ahead and do this over here, maybe. What are our 3s doing here? And our 4s, yeah, you guys are fine. You're going to be able to take care of business over there, without too much trouble. Let's go ahead and get you guys moving forward now. Let's say up this way. You can do that. Snikch, let's go ahead and get you headed into them. And let's get you forward as well. And then you two can go on those Jade Warriors. Now back here to our 3s. Have we completely taken care of business? Not completely. 4s. Yeah, they're running away. That's fine. 5s. Let's get you all headed up here. 6s. And let's go ahead and do this on them. 4s here. Are you still? You're still fighting. 3s. You got them just about broken. And my rats here. You guys on them. Okay, Snikch. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and maybe do. I'm afraid this is going to do damage to my own units. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm not really sure if that did or not. I'll be able to tell when I do the replay, though. Okay. You guys, how are you doing? Let's go ahead and get you guys now up here. 3s, actually, here, let's get you all, take care of them. 4s, yeah, they're running away. Let's get you all headed up there towards them. Okay, right here. Ready to blast them if they stop to fight you. They did. Stand still, guys. I'm trying to take care of you here. Okay, let's get our our Night Runners here. They did not fare too well, did they? What are they losing to here? They're losing to Jade Warriors. Yeah, that's going to happen. Okay, 6s. Let's get our 6s on him. 5s. You guys. Actually, you guys help out over here. Okay, you're doing fine right there. Okay, 3s. How are we doing? Let's get you guys forward here. 3s. You can help out here. 4s. You're supposed to already be up there, but I tell you what, you go ahead and get help out over here. 5s. Yep, take care of him. 6s. You guys can help out here. Back to my Warlock Engineer. Did he single-handedly take care of those? They must have been peasant horsemen, I guess. Let's try to go ahead and blast these guys right here without doing too much trouble to my own units. There we go, victory. Okay, I don't guess there's really any reason to keep fighting. Yeah, I mean the difference between the gutter runners and the night runners, it's just night and day. I mean, I tried to hold these units back. I realized that I had to fight Jade Warriors in melee, and so that is obviously a tough job for them, but still, I mean, they got butchered compared to our gutter runners who we purposely put in the front lines, just allowed them to get charged by cavalry, and they held their own just fine. We got ourselves a terrifying Mask of E. I'll figure out a use for it, I suppose. Think we're at maximum food, right? Nope, we're still not, actually. Well, we're definitely not going to be after we occupy this at level 3. Almost another level up here. Occupy at 3.
Village.
Victory over Cathay. Okay, that's Scalpite. Causes fear, causes terror. You can wear it for now, that's fine. Looted a settlement with a large army. Yeah, another scribe. We got plenty of those. Oh, that's right. We got our mission successful here. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and do our skill ranks, I suppose.
Deathmaster
You get one, you're level 10. I quite like suspiciously loyal. Not that I'm worried about loyalty with Clan Eschen. You don't have to worry about that. But I do like that ward save of 5%. The power grab is good as well. Paranoid Defender, it's okay. Bread Leader. Watch your back tail. This must be new for SFO. I've not paid any attention to this. Tough as nails. Okay, these are new. All right, so upkeep minus 2% for lords and heroes in the hero's army. Okay, that's interesting. Grand control. Upkeep for clan rats. Excuse me, gland control. Seasoned rat, hit points, and hero action success chance. Familiar ground, leadership in own territory, and melee defense when defending. And future warlord, income from raiding, control. Yes, they're fine. They're thematic. I like them, but there's nothing spectacular there. Then this tough as nails. Experience gain for the accompanying lord. That could be quite useful, particularly because we're using the SFO settings that slows down the experience gain. We've got raiders. This is just income from raiding. Leadership in foreign territory as opposed to the leadership in home territory. Experience gain for units, pretty worthless. Leadership aura size, that's good. And esteemed combatant. Armor piercing, weapon damage when defending. That's underwhelming because I don't defend nearly as often as we attack. All right, I think we're going to give him suspiciously loyal for that ward save and the power grab, and then we'll worry about the others later. Baleful Hills. Now, do we have the money to upgrade you? First of all, I don't need this. Demolish that building. What I do need is this for sure, and that for sure. And then we'll figure out what to do with you after that. And we're going to have a rebellion, and we don't know where it is going to appear. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you for now, and we're going to race you back in this direction. And if the rebellion happens over here, it's highly questionable whether Scout Pipe would even be strong enough to deal with it. But it's a thought anyway. And then you, let's go ahead and give you I can't do this until level 10. Let's give you Inspiring Presence. You've already got the 3 ranks of Ancient Cunning, which is pretty much essential for all of my Skaven lords. I like for them to have that. Okay, so we still have an agent here. You are providing public order. And you're already providing it in the province that I am most concerned about. Would I want to do this after all? 37%. No. No, I don't really need to do it. Let's go ahead and move him this way. We'll try to keep eyes on any armies that might be headed our way. You've already moved, okay. Alright, so you are definitely going to rebel, and you down here, I haven't done the math, but you sure look like you're probably going to rebel as well. Maybe both of them 2 turns from now. I think we're probably ready to end our turn again. We have another council contract in 3 turns. We need to do something here with Clan Baldur. They're not super happy with us right now. Oh, did you not move? Okay. You have moved, but you did not move. Okay. Let's move you down this way.
Move in shadow dark.
Oh, no, that's right. I was leaving you up there for the rebellion, to fight the rebellion army. That's alright. You can get up there next turn. Okay. Hero not moved. That's you.
Clan Eschen sorcerer. No dark dark.
And is that all of our heroes? Think so. Yep, okay. Building upgrade available. Not really the priority. Shyama's Rest. Okay, you. The military crackdown has 1 left, which means this is going to drop to -5 per turn. Even with this commandment, maybe temporarily. This has a landmark that we just can't afford, but it's a good one. Research rate, melee attack when fighting against warriors of chaos, castors, demons of chaos. Okay, so what we're going to do in the short term, we're going to build this for the control, and then we will demolish it and switch it over to the landmark. But for now, we need the control more. So that might actually make this province stop rebelling. So it's really just this one and this one that we have to worry about now. I think then, if I'm not going to do any recruiting, you're at 18. Global recruitment. I kind of would like to get some death runners. Can I do gutter runners in 1 turn? No, gutter runners take me 2 turns as well. I'm kind of thinking though of switching my night runners to death runners. I want to get in the habit of using them more. Get some practice with them. And I'm pretty sure Snikch does... He does buff those as well, right? Not there. Gutter runners, night runners, death runners, and Eshin triads. Okay, speed for night runners and gutter runners only. Nothing about death runners. Same for reload time reduction. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we're good. Check our diplomacy. I know I already looked at Grimgore, but I didn't look at everybody else. Clan Scryer, very nice.
No time.
Yes.
Experiments to do.
Let's go ahead and do this for 1100. We'll take it. Get ourselves a nice treaty going with them. A trade agreement, I should say. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's go ahead. And I think we're ready to end our turn. Let's do it. Okay, I would like to see Zhao Ming. I kind of lost track of him. I saw the message that he's mustering, but I didn't see where he is. Okay. Maybe we might have a Balthazar Gelt sighting soon. Confederation with Greasus there, okay. Oh, interesting, okay. Now there is no more northern provinces, it's just the western provinces. Okay, the wild hunt begins, that's fine. Scryer contract, I thought it said 3 turns. Correct me if I'm wrong, that was just last turn that it said 3 turns. Okay, anyway. You have been issued a contract by the Emperor of Warlocks, Lord Morskatar of Clan Scryer. His doom-wheel riding emissary arrived precariously in a cloud of toxic-smelling green smoke and was speeding back to Skavenblight just as soon as the missive was delivered. Eshin's involvement in clan feuds will surely be sensed. There will be both rewards and consequences for doing a Lord of Decay's dirty work. Okay. And we got some buildings constructed. Interesting. So Balthazar Gelt has gone to war with Village. We're kind of in between the two of them. Ooh, and Village went to war with Zhao Ming as well. Okay. All right. Mr. Eshin Sorcerer, we want to give you... Yeah, these guys are so worthless. I just haven't really figured out how to effectively use Eshin Sorcerers. They certainly don't seem anywhere near as good as Plague Priests. Okay, so here's Zhao Ming. He's all the way over there. At Hanyu Port, okay. That's probably his capital over there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Excuse my yawning there. You can now... We've actually got the public order sort of under control here. Interesting. Okay, what can you do over here? Assault Garrison, 79%. That's much better odds, but of limited value. Assault units for 51%. I'd still kind of like to do the assassination here, but that is only 37%. What do we want to do? Okay, well, first things first. We're going to have this rebellion in 2 turns. Oh, maybe not. Okay, do we want to allow the... Oh, we've lost our ability to do... To get reinforcements. I'm sorry, to get replenishment. I think maybe what we'll do... How strong are these Dissenter Lords, and how many settlements do they have? They've got 2 settlements. They're not particularly strong. They're at war with us and Grimgor. Grimgor. 96. They're actually stronger than Grimgor is. Wow, Grimgor, you are struggling, my dude. Must be because of the Chaos Dwarves. Alright. Okay. I can tell already I'm not going to be able to go through a really long episode here tonight. I'm already yawning. Okay,
Now!
I guess we better deal with the rebellion first and foremost. So, we will go ahead and move you...
Which clan?
This should increase our replenishment, right? Yes, it does. Okay.
Yes.
Is it because of the public order? Is that why we're losing replenishment? Or is it because of, it's probably because of our food storage dropping? Yeah, I don't see anything here having to do with it, so it's just because of our food. We need that constant casualty replenishment rate to get back up, and it's going to take a little while. All right, it's fine. Actually, we can get some food from a clan contract here. Okay, so kidnap Clan Moor's member. Clan Moor's loves us. Before we kidnap a member of their faction, maybe we ought to just see if there's anything they want to do with us. They do not. But they're not going to hate us so much that they cancel the trade agreement, I don't think. So if we do this, and it is going to be agent recovery time 5 turns. Toxidin, you are actually not on the map right now, are you? Okay. So I may as well use you. We're going to get 10 food and 2,000 treasury. Yeah, let's do it. So our food now went from 48% to 55%. Clan Moors likes us a little bit less, but Clan Scryer likes us a lot more. And starting next turn, we will have an open scheme, an available scheme. Okay, Snikch. We need room for the Eshin Sorcerer.
Yes.
If I pull him out of the settlement, that would allow the rebellion to happen. Do we want the rebellion to happen? The problem is I don't know where it's going to pop up. Like if it pops up down here, I guess as long as this building gets built, it'll probably be okay. I tell you what, we're going to do this. We're going to move you in. What stance do we want to move you in? Do you already have Ambuscator? You do not. Okay. Let's go ahead and put you in ambush stance for the practice. We're going to move you down this way. If a rebellion appears down here, you can attack it. I don't really care about, actually, that 51%. I don't care about that. If they pull us out of ambush, it's fine. I'm only doing it for the practice. You are going to move this way.
You rest now. Yes, yes.
Now our public order's at -3. The military presence is providing 6. So I can move you out of the settlement. And we're going to go to -9, but no lower than that. So let's do that. Let's pull you out.
For the Eshin, yes.
And we're going to put you in ambush stance as well. And we're going to move you over here to where you could defend. You could move in either direction. So what we've got now is a situation where a rebellion's going to happen this turn if we move this guy out of the province, which we can't do. There's literally nowhere he can move to get him out of the province. Okay, so next turn there's going to be a rebellion. We're going to cover this area with Snikch, and this area with Snikch, and this area with Scalpite. We're going to allow the rebellion to happen. You, meanwhile, you're kind of under control here, although I got to get that public order building built. You slice in. You're my Eshin Sorcerer. Ooh, you can almost reach. Let's go ahead and move him to here so that you can reach. And actually, now that I think about it, Trab, I wanted you to be in this army as well. Okay. So now we're at 20. Okay. Works for me. -9. Oh, no. It is going to rebel. Somehow I guess I'm just bad at math. Okay. All right. And to think I got a 750 SAT score on my math. Okay. Let's see here. Baleful Hills. Yeah, they're not going to attack you this turn, right? They better not. Okay. Otherwise, this plan would have completely backfired. Okay, let's go ahead and get you... Oh, gosh, what do we want to do here? I think we want this building. We don't have that in this province at all. And it'll get us another chieftain when we get that leveled up. Okay. So we're good here. We're good here. 2 turns away from rebelling here. We're okay here. And we're okay here. And we're okay here. And our money situation looks fine. Our food situation needs to get better. But if we fight a battle or two, that will certainly help. And I'm not yet ready to recruit another lord just yet. And you, actually, you're at 20. You've got movement left. Let's put you, if I wanted to do recruiting here, I guess we'll move you up this way. I don't really see any reason to recruit Skaven slaves. I could do it just to trigger the Heralds of the Storm, but I don't really think it's necessary. We don't have any Skaven slaves in that army currently. I just end up, what's the word I'm looking for? Disbanding them. Okay. I think then, check diplomacy. Oh, wait a minute. We got, restores all units to full health. We don't need to worry about that. Oh, right here. Perfect. The dominating scheme. This is a good time for this. Okay. Yep. Perform right. We have the money, and we can benefit from the benefits of it. And we still have 8 more turns left on the 13th scheme. Yeah, so that control... Okay, now... So now we're not going to have the rebellion here just yet. And we're going to have our food. Okay. Hero not moved. You, Shadow Agent Tribe Cankered. Let's move you...
Move again soon.
We'll send you down this way. Okay. Diplomacy. We're down to 41. Clan Mulder, trade agreement. Nice. Yes, we will take that. We want the trade going with all of the different major Skaven clans. Okay, let's go ahead now. Oh, we have another hero who didn't move. Driven. We've got an Eshin Sorcerer in that army. We've got an Eshin Sorcerer in that army. You've got good physical resistance, so yeah, let's go ahead and put you in this army. We'll just have to have 2 Eshin Sorcerers in this one for now. Okay. I think we're ready to end our turn, and this will probably be the last end turn since I'm yawning already. Here he comes. Okay, that was fairly meaningless turn there by the Western provinces. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Foolish to come here.
Okay, this is definitely very... Ooh. Yes, we will pay it for 1,400. Their strength rank 4. They're allied with Western provinces. Yeah, let's do a little bit more damage to Western provinces and then, meanwhile, be prepared for Balthazar Gelt. I don't know how close he is to attacking us, like how close his armies are. But I think it's worth 1,400 to buy ourselves a little bit of preparation time. So we're going to accept. And we're going to start shoring up our defenses. Because he's considerably stronger than we are. Okay, Dissenter Lords are on their way now as well. Interesting. Hey now. Okay, faction destroyed, defenders of the Great Plan. Imminent rebellion. I think we're going to have multiples of those here. Okay, so we got that built. That's good. That's good. That's good. All of this is good. Okay. Question is, how strong is that army? I'm not terribly concerned about that army, but I do need to defend Taitsu. Okay. I thought there was going to be a rebellion here, but we're going to have to move an army into the settlement to help defend it.
I am no slave.
They might very well be strong enough to attack it and win. In fact, they probably are. Even with that army in there, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to move them in. You... Maybe we move him in, and we put Hatter in ambush stance. Maybe.
Ready to kill.
Yeah. So we got multiple threats now that we have to deal with. This is good. I wanted the campaign to get a little bit more interesting rather than us just kind of steamrolling over Zhao Ming. So now we have to worry about Balthazar Gelt down here. He's obviously got a border with us. Just Bamboo Crossing for now. No, Village of the Tigermen down here. That's his. Temple of Elemental Winds. That's his. Okay, so he's got 3 settlements down here. How many does he have total? He's got, ooh, holy cow, he's got 11. Okay. All right. That's a bit of a concern. We'd better start preparing for him. Okay. Well, we've got the economy to be able to do it. We can defend up here. And we can probably... We could probably still try to take Shangwu, which would complete this province for us. And then get prepared for Balthazar Gelt. And we don't know. We've got a rebellion imminent. We don't know where it's going to appear. What we do know is this army is rubbish, and I need to start putting better units into it, which we can't do. I'm going to go ahead and just check this out here. We're at 20. We'd have to disband here. This is not going to be... I'm going to have to do this again in the next episode because I don't have a chance to save the game between now and then. Excuse me. Okay. So we can get maybe clan rats. You're still unit agnostic, so I could go with Death Runners or something with you. Blastmaster, this is for Deathglow Bombardiers. This is for Death Runners right there. So that's the one we would want. Storm Vermin, Death Runners, Plague Monks, and Eshin Triads. Okay, so a little bit of a step up in terms of the melee infantry from what we're currently using. Global recruitment is, we could only do 1 per turn right now, so that's not going to be a great option. All right, I don't know. We'll figure this out at the beginning of the next episode. I'm probably it would be bad strategically for me to be making major decisions while I am half asleep. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.